It wouldn't be a weekend morning without the tradition of breakfast with NIHL. Hello, everyone. This is Eric Willowhite for the NIHL TV network with the NIHL Game of the Week, powered by Stream Sports Midwest. And we have a girls 12U matchup coming with you today, for you today, as Lady Liberty comes calling to visit the Glenview Stars here in the Glenview Ice Arena. Let's take a look at where these two teams are at as we head into the game. We're still pretty early on in this contest in the season. There's only been a couple games into the regular season after the seeding round. During the seeding round, these two teams did play each other. Lady Liberty defeated the Stars 3-1 back on October 8th. Again, that was during the seeding round in Mount Prospect. The Lady Liberty seeding round, 6 games played, 1-4-1, 3.7 goals for, 22 against. Glenview Stars, 6 games played, 1-5, 2 points, 3 goals scored, 13 against. The regular season so far, the Stars have played 2 games. They are 0-1-1, 2 points, 2 goals scored, 4 against for a -2. And for Lady Liberty, this is their first game of the regular season. So we mentioned that Lady Liberty, this is their first game of the regular season, starts today. And then Lady Liberty will then be taking on the Hawks at 3 o'clock later today. So a doubleheader, and then they got 2 more tomorrow. So 4 games in 2 days for Lady Liberty. So I guess they'll get them all worn out for Thanksgiving break here coming up. For the Stars mentioned, they are 0-1-1. Their last game played, they tied the Bruins on the 16th by a score of 2-2 out in Addison. So that's where the Stars are at for the season. The Northern Illinois Hockey League is the largest youth hockey league in Illinois and one of the largest in the country. It is made up of over 50 travel hockey organizations. Almost all of the clubs are from Illinois, with a few from Indiana, Iowa, Missouri, Michigan, and Wisconsin. This is the 54th season of play in the Northern Illinois Hockey League. The NIHL member organizations field Tier 2 travel teams that compete in the squirt, peewee, bantam, and midget age groups defined by USA Hockey. The league also offers all girls hockey divisions each season. NIHL will partner with the Chicago Blackhawks to hold the league's NIHL Blackhawks tournament at the conclusion of this season. For more information about NIHL and its programs, please contact Bob Apter, NIHL president, or visit the NIHL website at NIHL.info. It's about ready to get started here. We'll get the starting goalies. There's 2 goalies on each squad, so we'll see who the starters are. Lady Liberty in white. And it's going to be number 72. That is Beatrice Bing. So that is your starter for Lady Liberty, Beatrice Bing. And now we're waiting for the Stars starter coming up here. And that will be number 12, McKenna Reed. So McKenna Reed is your starter for the Stars. And we're underway here in the Glenview Ice Arena. We got some tight angles here, so along the board, it's going to be a little bit challenging to see who is who, or at least get them in the camera shot, I should say, as that puck's thrown up over along the far boards, tracked down by Ruby Jane Fuddy. Now play in the neutral zone. Dumped into the Star zone. Chasing after it is Fuddy. Lady Liberty digs it out, far point. They'll try and dump it down low. That puck is intercepted. And eventually carried out to the neutral zone by the Stars. Into Liberty territory. Shot hit the side of the net. That was coming from Haley Wallace. As she carried that puck in. Fuddy tries to keep it in at the far point. Not able to. And coming the other way is Lady Liberty. Oh, a little giveaway right in front of the Stars net. No damage done there. And now out through center ice. Cross ice pass, missing that connection. I think that was Wallace again. Wallace wearing the captaincy for the Stars. Schermenti, Charlotte. Schermenti. Oh, and that puck goes wide. And then backhanded towards the far post, but able to stop that one was Bing as she had her pad down. And then thrown into the Star zone, but that'll be icing with 9:57 to play here in period number 1. We'll have a face-off to the right of Beatrice Bing. Yeah, Lady Liberty was all lined up on the left side. The ref was on the other side, so that's where the puck's going to be dropped. A dump in from the far point that never gets on net, but then it's thrown into the near corner. And that's going to be scooped up by Bryn Yeager. Then trying to chip it outside the zone was Capriano, Sophia Capriano. Now we got a 4-player battle along the boards. Puck eventually gets dislodged. And Yeager dumps it behind the net. Pass outside the zone. Schermenti had thrown it back in, and then it's immediately thrown back out. Good stick handling through center ice. Now with some speed and dumping it in was Foy. Jolie Foy. Good speed into the zone. Liberty gets the puck outside their zone, and it's dumped in, but that's going to be offsides against the Stars with 8:38 to play. Here in period number 1, no score from the Glenview Ice Arena. Lady Liberty versus the Glenview Stars in girls 12U action. Along the far boards. Puck is thrown outside the zone. And now good defensive play, interrupting the offensive rush by Abby Wright. Thought I heard a whistle there, but none. Now that's center ice. Taken away by Poppy Haywood. Haywood, cross ice pass was deflected right at the blue line. It goes into the far corner. Dug out by Lady Liberty. Shot goes wide of the near post. And now along the near boards. Haywood chasing after it, top of the far circle. Had the puck knocked off their stick. And Lady Liberty will try and do it again, dump in. Lady Liberty still putting pressure inside the Stars zone. Behind the net, Fuddy. And kept in by Sophia Thompson. Throws it down low. Stars have been hemmed inside their own zone for a little bit here. And now the puck eventually does come outside Stars territory, but Lady Liberty gets it right back. That's Viscara, Lila Viscara. Oh, centering attempt. Just missed connection there with Thompson. And then it's dumped back in by Bauer. Behind the net, centering attempt between the circles. And then that puck is backhanded into the far corner. Stars again maintaining long possession time to our left. And it eventually comes out to center ice. Cross ice pass stolen away on that pass attempt from Monter, Riley Monter. And now it gets inside the zone. Scarametti centering attempt goes through the circles. Well, that would have been a good opportunity for the Stars, but just unable to make the connection there. Clearing attempt, not out. Kept in the zone. Between the circles, now knocked back into the near corner. Viscara tried to get it outside the zone, not out. That's going to go over to the far corner. Can't get that jersey number there. I think it's 18. And back of the jersey tucked in there. Yeah, that was number 18 for the Stars. That is Urkani. Here comes Lady Liberty. They dump it into the zone. As going off for a change there was Bryn Barks. The Stars with some momentum through the neutral zone. All the way over to the far boards, cutting between the circles. And the puck knocked off the stick at the last minute. That was Wallace again. Haley Wallace bringing the mail inside the Lady Liberty zone. But then at the last minute, as she was getting closer towards net, had the puck knocked away. Clearing attempt out to center ice. Two-player battle. That's won by Liberty at first. Then it's dumped in by Wallace. And she'll go chasing for it behind the net. Wallace digging for it again. Far corner. Far point. That puck comes out. Stars are going to have to regroup. Oh, fanning on it there was Levy. But no danger came out of that particular play. Far corner. Centering towards the circle. Puck was intercepted by Bianca McAuliffe. And here come the Stars. Wallace. Wallace loses handle of the puck. And Liberty looks to clear. Almost sound like the Liberty Bibberty guy. Yeager with it. Thrown to the far boards. And then out. 2-on-1 if they hurry. But then interrupting that play. Were the Stars. And puck carried inside the zone. Centering attempt trying to get it over to Schlee. With missed connection. Then the puck knocked outside the zone. Now here comes Carter. Lillian Carter in all alone. Backhander, save made, and then cleared. Right as Lady Liberty was coming in for the rebound, that puck was cleared. Good save made by McKenna Reed. Flip shot from the far board that goes into the near corner. Thrown towards the net, and that goes wide of the far post. Stars unable to get it outside the zone, so this is kind of reminiscent of that previous sequence where Lady Liberty had the Stars hemmed inside their zone for quite a while. Shot on net, glove save made. McKenna Reed, and she'll hold on. With 1:36 remaining here in the first period, a scoreless first period between the host Glenview Stars and Lady Liberty. Although, looks like Lady Liberty's in the home bench. Face off to the right. Won by Liberty. Over to the far boards. Centering attempt. Oh! That one almost stuffed in, but Reed able to fend that one off. And cleared outside the zone. Stars looking for a break here. Into the far corner. Kept in by Fuddy at the far point as she pinched in. And now Levy. Levy flips one. Oh, that one got deflected. I think that hit off the skate of Cooper, Bryn Cooper of Liberty, and then went into the far corner. Not out. Star still battling here. Here's Fuddy. Fuddy flips it towards the net. Puck's intercepted. And now a little breakout here. Vizcarra had it for a moment, but then Levy was able to backtrack and gets it outside the zone. 21 seconds remaining, period one, no score. That one almost went into the Liberty bench. Just hugged the top of the dasher, though, without going in. Here's Fuddy. Fuddy trying to maintain possession as time winds down here in period number one. And we'll head to period number two, scoreless, on the NIHL Game of the Week. The Chicago Blackhawks are proud to sponsor the Northern Illinois Hockey League. Hawk fans, be sure to catch these upcoming games. Saturday, November 18th, the Hawks will be in Nashville. That's today at 1 o'clock on NBC Sports Chicago. And tomorrow, the Hawks will be hosting the Buffalo Sabres, 6 p.m. puck drop on NBC Sports Chicago. Wednesday, the Hawks will be in Columbus to take on the Blue Jackets. Puck drop is 6 p.m. That's also on NBC Sports Chicago. Don't miss the Chicago Blackhawks in action. So, some chances at both ends, mostly for Lady Liberty in that first period, but the Stars were able to fend off. That was a nice first period for starting goalkeeper McKenna Reed of Glenview. She was able to deny Liberty on a few good chances. Now we get ready for the second period draw. No score, 12-minute periods here in Girls 12U. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in to the NIHL Game of the Week. Breakfast with NIHL. Again, a NIHL Game of the Week tradition. If it's a weekend morning, Saturday, Sunday, there's usually a morning game on tap. And this one, 8:30 a.m. start. And then we got a 10:30 one coming up a little bit later. We got Stars. Oh, we got a break in now. All alone. Shoot, save made, McKenna Reed. What a save made by Reed. I think that was Laney Scott with the shot. Laney had that individual opportunity, and Reed denied. Boy, that's an early chance for Lady Liberty. Now Capriano has it. Carries it into the zone. Oh, almost brought it back off sides, but just danced along that blue line. And now throwing along the near boards. Thrown towards the net, deflected a couple times. Thompson had flipped that one from the near point. It never got on net. Now another attempt was deflected I think Shermenti got in front of that one to prevent it from getting on top of Reed. And now outside the zone. That's dumped in offsides by Thompson. Face off right in front of us here. Again, that's a tough angle for the camera. We'll do our best. Anything along the near board. Stars have an opportunity. Centering attempt. Stuff. And a big save. Made. Rebound. Score! Beatrice Bing made the initial save, but then the follow-up rebound attempt was stuffed into the net. And we have a 1-0 lead for the Stars. And it looks like that was Wallace. Back inside the zone. Bing covered up. 1-0 lead for the Stars. As I think it was Wallace who got the rebound attempt and stuffed it in past Bing for the early second period goal. And that coming after a breakaway attempt by Lainey Scott of Lady Liberty in on McKenna Reed, and Reed made a huge save. And then down on the other end, Wallace able to tuck it past Bing for the 1-0 lead. Behind the net, it'll go to the far boards. Stars look to keep it in. That one's going to outside the zone. Another opportunity here. Shot, score! Oh, what a roof shot! What a shot! Lillian Carter with a roof shot. And this game's tied up at 1. Boy, we had no goals in that first period, and we got the fireworks going now. One to 1 is your score. Miss a little, miss a lot right now in this second period. 2 goals scored in less than 3 minutes. 1 for each team. All tied at 1 after a 12-minute scoreless first period. And now the Stars go the other way. Brooke Breimer carries it in, throws it on net, and Beatrice Bing makes the save and holds on for the faceoff with 8:48 to go here in the second period. Boy, both these goalies have played really well, Reed especially, but Bing has been tested in addition, and that save that was made before the rebound goal by Wallace was a big save, just unable to corral the rebound, but good initial stop. Inside the zone, Stars. Foy. And pass over to Breimer. Between the circles, that puck comes outside the zone. And carried in off sides. Draw will be along the far boards, just outside Lady Liberty territory. Oh, I was fooled out this time. On the near boards. I stand corrected. Shoveled to the far boards, dumped in by the Stars. And chasing after it for Liberty is Grace Thompson. And the Stars, centering pass to the circles, between the circles, does not connect. And now the puck going to be carried out by Lady Liberty. There's Vizcara. Near corner, centering attempt, shot, score! What a pass, what a shot! Quinn Bauer with the goal on a great pass from Vizcara from that near corner. And Lady Liberty out front, 2-1. We'll get ready for the draw here. 2-1, 7:37 to go here in the second period after a scoreless first period. Fireworks have begun here at the Glenview Ice Arena. Community Ice Arena, mind you. Dumped in by Liberty. And a couple players fall down right at the far point. Liberty inside their offensive zone. That one goes wide to the near post. After the Stars had a little bit of a flurry inside the Liberty zone, it's the Liberty who have flipped the script here. 2 unanswered goals. After being down 1-0 early in the second period, they put 2 in to take a 2-1 lead and have the momentum. Let's see how the Stars respond. And again, this is the first game of the regular season for the Liberty. They're playing 4 games this weekend. The Stars have 2 in the books, 0-1-1. Oh, cross-ice pass, but no one home. Backhanded cross-ice pass. Unable to make a connection. Now Liberty look to go the other way. Inside the zone. Shot save made. That was Sarah Hampton. Nice shot from Hampton from the near boards. Right on that near circle. Fired it on McKenna Reed, and Reed able to make the save. Face off to the left of McKenna Reed with 6:21 to go in period number 2. 2-1. Lady Liberty. Draw. Stars gain possession. They flip it outside the zone. That one hops over the stick of Jaeger. Is going to have to backtrack. Tries to shovel it outside the zone, unable to. And now the Stars dig it out. Flipped in the net. On net. Beatrice Bing with the glove save. And holding on for the faceoff after that shot attempt by Jenny Levy. Face-off to the left of Beatrice Bing. There's Jaeger. Far boards. Kept in by Schlee. And behind the net. That is Bella Scolari. Had the puck knocked off. Jaeger battling Scolari. And now Levy in there. And we get a... Oh, looks like we're going to get a slashing call here. And Jenny Levy will head to the box for slashing. The Liberty will get a power play. .540 to go. Here in period number 2. 2 minutes. Now face-off's got to go in the other zone. Yeah, I was wondering. Face-off inside the Star zone to the left of McKenna Reed. Puck jumps outside the zone. Power play for Lady Liberty, 2 minutes on the slashing penalty to Jenny Levy. Carried in, Haywood throws it on net. That's steered aside by Reed. Behind the net, picked up. I saw number 7. That can't be right. Oh, that is a 7. I don't have a 7 on the Stars. Outside the zone. I'll try and get the name if I can, but that's good luck with that. Especially with the hair covering up the nameplate. Number 7 on the Stars. I don't have a 7 on my roster. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, and they called it. Too many players on the ice for the Stars. It was like a fire sale over there. Oh, no. Yeah, they did call it. So now a 5-on-3 advantage for Lady Liberty for the next 55 seconds. As too many players on the ice for the Stars. Some confusion there at the bench. Players getting on and off. And anytime the puck goes right when they're making a change, that can happen sometimes. And unfortunately, that did for Glenview. Face off to the right of McKenna Reed. Fuddy is serving the too many players on the ice penalty for Glenview. Well, check that. They changed that. Now Scrementi's in there, and Fuddy's coming out on the ice. Draw one by the Stars. Fuddy tries to backhand it outside the zone, kept in. Flip shot. Does not get through to Reed, and then it's thrown out to center ice. Inside the zone, Viscara, who made that nice centering pass. As Thompson's shot doesn't get through between the circles. Bauer, flip shot, and it goes wide. Bauer battling to keep it inside the zone between the circles. Viscara fires! And I think Reed might have got that with the blocker, but then it went into the near corner. Nice save by Reed on a point-blank shot from Viscara. Now Viscara stuff attempt denied by Reed. Boy, Viscara all over the place on this power play. Between the circles again, puck intercepted by Fuddy. Fuddy looks to carry it out. And is able to carry it outside the zone with her skate. Dragged it over the blue line, but then it's immediately dumped back in by the Stars. First penalty's over. 45 seconds remaining on the too many players on the ice penalty to Glenview. So they're able to kill off the 5-on-3 advantage. Now it's 5-on-4 for the next 35 seconds. Stars bring it inside the zone. Centering attempt. Oh! Unable to get a stick on it was Emily Fahey. Then it's flipped on net, and Bing able to get a stick on it. And puck cleared. That one's going to roll all the way down. This might be an icing call, and it is. So icing on the Liberty with only 8 seconds remaining on the second penalty, and a good sequence there for the Stars as they were able to keep the puck inside the Liberty zone to kill off that remaining penalty time on the second penalty. Face off to the right of Beatrice Bing. And now Liberty comes out with it. Capriano in alone. Capriano misses wide of the near post. And then it puck sails over the head of Reed over to the near boards. Behind the net, foil clear over to the far corner. Chasing after that one is Scott. Laney Scott. Now on the near boards. A couple players collide. Dug out by the... Oh, that one went off the side of the net. That was intended to go behind the net by Foy, but it tickled the back of the net. No damage done as the puck is cleared. And then the Stars bring it out. Minute 46 remaining in the second period. 2-1 lead for Lady Liberty. Cross ice pass. Dumped in by Bryn Cooper. Knocked back out. Cooper gets it again and throws it back inside the zone. And Foy looks to clear, not out. Laney Scott keeps it in. And now over to the near boards. That puck carried forward. That's Catherine Williams. And Williams dumps it in. Liberty will retreat in their own zone. Shovel it ahead. Kept in at the blue line. Thrown between the circles. No connection made initially. And now we're down to a minute remaining in period number 2. Puck still inside the Liberty zone. Now it comes out, and Williams will carry it back in. Has the puck knocked off her stick. Trying to dump it down low there. I believe that was Schlee. Yep. Oh, puck comes outside the zone. Here's Skermenti. Cross-ice pass over to that number 7. Hit the circle. 15 seconds remaining. Liberty slowly carrying it inside the zone. Bauer flips it just wide of the far post of McKenna Reed. Over to the far boards. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Time will wind down here in period number 2. 2-1 Liberty as we head into the third. I'm going to try and get a name for number 7 there. We'll be back. All right, we're back here at Glenview. 2-1 as we get ready to start the third period. Stars be going left to right here in period 3. Lady Liberty right to left in their white New York Rangers style uniforms. And we get an icing call. So I did do a little research. Number 7 for the Stars is Elise Hendlin. Number 7. So I appreciate the Stars parents filling me in for that. As the Stars look to clear. They trail 2-1 here. And a scoreless first period, then 3 goals in the first 5 minutes of period 2, and then it was scoreless after that as that puck was carried in off sides. We'll have face-off outside Liberty zone just to on the near boards here, right in our kitchen. Or living room, or whatever you prefer. Cross ice. Banks will try and get there. Hendlin keeps it in for a minute. Oh, nice job with the second attempt. Then it's still inside the zone, finally cleared. There's Elise Hendlin. Good thing I found out her name. And she's been touching the puck a lot here in the third period. Hendlin through the circle with a burst. Hendlin then had the puck knocked off her stick just as she was approaching the circle. Tries to center, but Yeager gets in front of that one. And then thrown outside the neutral zone where Fuddy had it for a moment. And then dumped back inside the zone. Sweep attempt there by Edie Cummings. Doesn't make connection. And then it's thrown outside the zone where Henlin will backtrack for the Stars. And missing connection there. Sarah Hampton. Cross-ice pass to Viscara. Viscara dumps it down low, and then she'll head off for a change. Liberty keeping it inside the Star zone along the near boards. Cross-ice pass making its way to Catherine Williams. She gets it outside the zone. Thought that was offsides. Thompson, I thought, was over the blue line, but no call. And then that one is dumped down low by Piasecki. Violet Piasecki playing that near point for the Liberty. And that's where the puck will go, along the near boards. Piasecki, near side, tries to dump that one down low into the corner. She does. Backhanded centering attempt. That one rolls on Reed. Pile up in the net. And let's see. Reed is able to cover up. Face-off will be to the right of McKenna Reed. So we're a little off center here with the camera placement. So obviously to our right, things are a lot tighter in shot versus our left. Hard to do a whole lot of zooming back and forth, though. We'll try our best, but try and keep it, the camera just panning more so to keep the shot steady. There's Piasecki, flips it on net. That's deflected, does not get on to Reed. And then it's puck taken outside the zone. Here is McAuliffe. McAuliffe dumps it behind the net and then heads for it into the far corner. That one gets past and over to Haley Wallace. Check that, not Haley Wallace. That was Poppy Haywood. Wrong 17. Ooh, that one almost went on net. That one comes outside the zone. Rolls towards the net. Bing holds on. No pressure there, but she decided to hold on. Beatrice Bing, so there'll be a face-off to the right of Bing inside the Liberty zone with 8:16 remaining. 2-1 Liberty. The Wallace versus Bauer in the circle. Stars win the draw. Flip shot doesn't get through. I think they hit the back of Wallace. And not out. Wallace gets it back. Deflected over to the far boards. And Fuddy doing a good job holding off a player while waiting for Henlin to come in over at that far point. Good job by Fuddy. Puck came out inside the zone, though, but good effort. Now Thompson's pass over to the near boards, finds Viscara. Viscara will dump it down low and chase. Now on the near boards. Flipped on net, save made, Reed, puck is loose, score! No! Hands were raised, I thought it went in, but Reed able to reject that stuff attempt after unable to corral that rebound. Now it comes out to center ice where Cooper grabs it and dumps it in just as Bryn Barks had cleared the zone. Otherwise, that would have been offsides. Still inside the Star zone, 6:55 to go, third period, 2-1 lead for Lady Liberty. Between the circles, that misses connection with Viscara. Now the Stars get it outside the zone. This is a 2-on-3. Foy hacking and whacking there. No, that was Levy, I think. 26, not Foy. Outside the zone, here's Banks. Centering attempt, intercepted by Wallace. Wallace cuts through a maze of players, now through the circle. Here's Wallace inside the zone. One more player to beat. Gets by. Shoot. Save made. Beatrice Bing. Boy, Haley Wallace went coast to coast. Got by every defender except the one in the net in Beatrice Bing, and she holds on to make the save. Face off to her right. That was a golden opportunity for the Stars. Unable to corral, but they're getting some chances as Yeager possesses behind her own net. Flips it over to the near point, kept in by Foy. And backhanded towards the net, but Yeager is able to possess. And passes off the backboards over to the far side, making connections with Claire Schlee. And now Yeager once more. Changing directions. Yeager has the puck taken away. Centering attempt. Behind the net. Oh, no one home. Thrown on by Scrimenti. Now Scrimenti going after it. Another shot on net. Oh, that one almost deflected in by the Stars. Cross-ice pass. Laney Scott. Scott carries the mail inside the zone. Here's Scott. Laney Scott. Shoot. Save made. McKenna Reed goes behind the net. Boy, the goalie's coming up big here in this third period, keeping it a one-goal game. Here's Laney Scott again. Dumps it inside the zone, and he'll head off for a change. Now Capriano tries to throw it up along the far boards. Stars look to intercept. Can't get it out. Backhanded towards the net where Foy is there. And Foy tries to clear, kept in by Abby Wright. I think I made that up. I don't think Abby Wright's out there. Player in white jersey. Cross-ice pass gets out to the neutral zone where Sloan Scott gets a piece of it. On the near boards, flip towards the net. And that puck is picked up by Grace Thompson. Thompson over to Haywood. Poppy Haywood tries to stuff it outside the zone. Stars trying to deny that. Still on those far boards and then dug out. Puck is loose. Piasecki whacked it and it goes over to the far corner. Pressure being put on by the Stars. Can Thompson clear? She does. Now Wright is on the ice. 2-on-0. Coming inside the zone. Carter. Shot save made by Reed. Lillian Carter denied on a 2-on-0. Now thrown over to the near point. Piasecki keeps it in. Wallace had the puck taken off her stick. Shot. That one doesn't get through. Inside the zone. That was Fuddy. She got whacked on her hand there. She's going to skate back over to the bench. Player change made. Puck kept in by Viscara on the near side. Here's Henlin. Henlin skating. Henlin trying to get around Quinn Bauer, unable to. Then it's carried in by the Stars. Wallace. And Henlin keeps it in near point. Flips it towards the net. Waiting there was Scolari, Bella Scolari. Now that pass goes wide. Over to the far side, Bryn Bartz. Here's Viscara. Viscara near corner. Now near boards. Minute 48 to go in the third period. 2-1 lead for Lady Liberty. Here's Levy. Had the puck knocked off her stick. But then it's thrown back. Grace Thompson gets it, throws it out. That went off the skate of Barks. Oh, cross-ice pass intercepted by Henlin. Elise Henlin. She'll throw that one down. Slow roll for icing here. And icing will be called. With 1:22 to go in the third period. Liberty holding on to that 2-1 lead. Again, we were scoreless in the first. Then 3 goals in the first 5 minutes of the second period. Then we haven't had any goals since then. Goalies have been playing very well in this game. Can't fault the goaltenders on either of the goals. And a timeout called by the Stars. Again, with 1:22 to go, let's get some reads going. The Chicago Blackhawks want to remind you that the Blackhawks High School Rivalry Series kicks off this month with games featuring Wheaton Varsity versus Glenbard Varsity today, November 18th. And then Glenbrook South Varsity versus Glenbrook North Varsity, November 2nd. For details, head to the Chicago Blackhawks NHL.com page and look under the Amateur and High School Rivalry Series tab. Throughout the league, teams have been assigned to competitive divisions for the regular season from now until early February. Each team will be working to collect the points that will help earn them a place in the league's end-of-season NIHL Blackhawks tournament. Keep your eye on the NIHL Info website and the NIHL Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages for news about upcoming broadcasts of NIHL games. Our next 2 NIHL Game of the Week shows will be a bit later this morning. Our second one is 10:30 right here in Glenview as the Stars Pee Wee 12U A2 team will host the Kenosha Comets Pee Wee 12U 2A team. I think that's A2. And a Pee Wee Gold matchup. Tune in on the Stream Sports Midwest YouTube channel. All right, there you have it. Face off inside the Star zone to the left of McKenna Reed, who's played really well in net, as has Beatrice Bing. It's been a good game. Chances on both ends. A 2-1 score. Good individual performances by several players. Here's Grace Thompson inside her own zone, being pressured along the near boards. Now kept in by Wallace at the near point. And hits the back of the skate, but then shoveled out. Nice work there by Carter, just to backhand it outside the zone, and then thrown back in by Levy. Actually, that was Foy. Foy's 25. And that one's an icing against Lady Liberty. Stop the... they had a few seconds go off the clock there. I want to say they lost about 3 seconds after that whistle was blown. Oh, a friendly clock operator there. Not saying there's a conspiracy. Well, actually, no, this would be their home rink, so that wouldn't work. Never mind. Flip towards the net, doesn't get through. 10 seconds remaining. Centering attempt between the circles. Oh, good individual defensive effort by Carter. Clears, and that's going to do it. Lillian Carter with the defensive play to prevent the shot on net to Beatrice Bing. So the Stars never able to get a shot off there in the final seconds while they were inside Liberty zone. As Lillian Carter with a great defensive effort to break that one up. And Lady Liberty comes in and takes the 2-1 victory over the Glenview Stars here in the girls 12U matchup on our first NIHL Game of the Week this morning. And again, coming up at 10:30, we'll have some Pee Wee action. 12U, as the Glenview Stars A2 team will host the Kenosha Comets 12U A2 team. On our second Breakfast with NIHL game coming up on the NIHL TV network, powered by Stream Sports Midwest. I want to give a shout out to my partner, Aaron Schellen. He's unable to join us today, and he had a little health scare yesterday. I hope he's feeling better. Thinking about you, Aaron. All right, that'll wrap it up from game one. Game two coming up at 10:30 right here on the NIHL TV network. So long, everybody.